Dorothy Thomson is as deeply rooted into the fabric of Coral Gables as the trees that provide the city's canopy. A longtime resident of the City Beautiful, she served 16 years on the City Commission, 4 of which as the first and only female mayor in Coral Gables history. Mayor Thomson has proven to be quite the collector over the years, preserving many memories and milestones from her personal life that help tell the story of Coral Gables. She has chosen to donate artifacts and memorabilia from her time in office in various causes, organizations, and boards to the city of Coral Gables. CGTV sat down with Mayor Thomson in her home to discuss some of the history behind her donations.
I'm going to be donating to the city of Coral Gables a good portion of my life, encompassing some 36 years of having a lot of commitment to the city, love for my city, and an ongoing legacy that I hope that others will benefit from. I have boxes upon boxes of memories, papers, of books, of pictures, of photos of bygone leaders of the city that will certainly be lost in history if someone doesn't preserve them. So that is basically the reason why I decided in this 90th year of the city, and I wear the pin. I still wear the pin. I know that's in the 91st year now, but I wear the pin because I'm so proud of my city attaining this maturity and still retaining the beauty of its beginnings. It's just a self-satisfaction that I'm able to contribute something back, give back to my city that I love so much, and I feel that will have some benefit to other young women coming along. It will certainly have benefit to those who are interested enough in history to know that there are a lot of people that did a lot of things to make the city as great as it is, and their lives and their names and their faces will be lost in history, forgotten about, as it happens, unless there's something tangible for someone to look at, to see, to touch, to feel, and to realize there were other people that brought all this to happen up to this point. Yes, it's an interesting way to describe me, I guess you might say. It starts off with a Coral Gables homemaker wants to become city commissioner and make a difference in government. They describe me as a distraffer. Does anyone know what distraffer is these days? But apparently at that time in life, in 1979, I met a woman. Citizens Crime Watch. This was the Dade County Citizens Crime Watch, and we had the 25th anniversary on it. That's me. Do I look like that today?
You look better today.
We had Roxy Bolton and Betty Ann Good and Ellen Johnson and Dorothy Thomson. Here's the 75th anniversary celebration of which I was the chairman, and we did 75 different events, like I think I told you. That was in 2001, and the last event, the culminating event, was at the Venetian Pool. Just like it was this time, the culminating event for the celebration year was at the Venetian Pool. The water was drained, and I have to give all credit to our current city manager, Kathy Swanson, Rivenbach, because she, back then with me, when I was the chairman, she said, "What do you want to do?" And we talked about it, and she came up with the idea of having it at the Venetian Pool. And I said, "That's a wonderful idea, Kathy." And so, because of her, she's done a lot for the city, and she's continuing to do so. First Coral Gables woman mayor sworn in. There we go. And here I am being sworn in by then Judge Stone. And there's my husband. Husband, you're here. I'll come up here for a minute. Can I invite you in here? You know, a lot of this would not be happening except for you because you've been so supportive of everything I have done. And here you are there. You look the same then.
I was the first man of the city.
Yeah, the first man of the city. Still the first man of the city. You know, referred to the first lady of all the wives of the elected mayors. First man. So, and here we are. And Judge Stone was the one who swore me in that day. This is my paraphernalia. Oh, I gave speeches around the town and things like that, you know. It's a lot of work to be a mayor, but it's good. I always enjoyed it. And this was my gavel. This was my gavel. And it's inscribed and all. I'm very proud of that. Very proud of that. And here is a picture of every 2 years when the election takes place, they have a new commission and they make a picture. I have all the photos. This is one of mine when I was the mayor there. So it's history, you know, and it's really wonderful to preserve it. It's one of my campaign posters I had here. I have myself, here's Hillary Clinton. Have you heard that name? That's very current. And there again, there's Walter Cronkite at Books and Books. Here's Joe DiMaggio. My son, he's a police officer, 20 years in the city of Coral Gables. Jeb Bush. And this is an interesting little shot here. 4 former mayors. Well, I was mayor at the time. Fred Hartnett, yes, Bob Searle, Keith Phillips. Keith is still alive. He lives down in Eastridge. Now these 2 are gone, but that's a very, very nice one to have. And this is the oath of office that I took, the oath of office. And this is the resolution when I left.
As we have learned from Mayor Thomson, the history of a city is the responsibility of not only its government, but of its people as well. The city of Coral Gables is grateful for Mayor Thomson's contributions to the city in the past as a public servant, in the present through her donations, and in the future she helped pioneer.
I hope I've been an inspiration to the younger generation, and I believe I'm an inspiration to the older generation as well, because it's never too late to go back to get your diploma if you wish, or do anything else in life that you wish. And I've enjoyed this whole ride so much. It's been a long journey, and I hope to complete it by giving much of myself more to the city.